Gil here, I hope you're well and welcome to this week's Van of the Week, which is this Volkswagen Transporter Combi. It is the Highline specification. I'll tell you more about what it's got on it in a few minutes. It's registered in May 2019 on a 19 plate and it's covered just over 25,000 miles. Has the benefit of the 2-litre TDI engine, which is linked to the DSG automatic gearbox and 150 brake horsepower. We've got this priced in Indian grey at £32,800 plus the VAT. So, just going to walk around the exterior of this Combi first and foremost, because whilst it's a Highline, it's also had over £5,000 worth of optional extras fitted. Now, I know in Volkswagen's world that isn't a huge list, but it's big enough to make a difference on our Combi. So, first and foremost, as part of the specification you'll get with this, front and rear parking sensors with a colour reversing camera as well. The 17-inch Devonport alloy wheels is part of the Highline specification, but certainly against the Indian grey. Looks lovely, don't you think? I'm talking about the Combi, not me. So moving down the line, you have tinted glass and heat insulation front glass, which of course in that kind of large open area will maintain the heat, which is nice. You have electrically heated and folding door mirrors. There's another little bit of the optional extra. Coming round to the front here, front fog lights fitted as standard, and this front splitter is also colour coded as well, which is one of those options. You may well have noticed, if we just pan back, that we've got roof bars as well as the chrome bars, which are part of the optional extra kit. So, on the exterior, moving out of the way, you stay where you are, just look at the Combi. I'm moving out of the way. Isn't it lovely? Okay, so I've opened the side loading door. There is one on each side, and the most important thing to note is it sits 5 people comfortably. The 2 exterior back seats are ISOFIX as well, so good for child seats. And then the 2 front seats, optional extra, you have swivel seats. So let me demonstrate how this works very simply. There's a lever under the front of the seat. I've just pulled that to one side and it will spin round and lock in that position. And if you just have a look, in fact, let me get in. All right, love, here, have another bite, Imagine this, child in child seat, and I'm somewhere on the cup. Hey, love, you all right? Yeah, I'll have my sandwich in a minute, love. Hey, I'm feeding the children. You get my drift? So I'm inside now, and as mentioned earlier, this is the Highline specification. So just in terms of some of the standard equipment features, and of course you'll see from the advert, it is very well equipped. But electrically operated door mirrors and electrically folding, I mentioned that when I was outside. Electric windows, a multifunction steering wheel which has adaptive cruise control. The DSG gearbox, as I mentioned before, you have a 6-inch screen because this is the upgraded navigation system, which is one of the optional extras. So bigger screen, navigation, SD card, and of course DAB radio, as you'd expect, with Bluetooth as well. Heated front seats, so I mentioned already that they swivel, but they're also electrically heated, and even down to the fact that the front is carpeted. That is one of the optional extras as well. So very well equipped interior, very comfortable, typically Volkswagen, and that's partly why the interior is my Van of the Week. So we're now in the load area. I'm underneath the very tall tailgate, so already protected against inclement weather, if that's the case. We have a bulkhead that is a optional extra. This is the Matexian bulkhead, which is an optional cost option. What does this do for you that a normal bulkhead wouldn't do? Well, if you're sitting in the cab area, there's noise reduction from the back. Often, you know, lots of air billowing around in here. It protects it from that. There's less condensation, and it also maintains heat in the cabin as well. So a good solid optional extra called the Metexian bulkhead. Just in terms of some key dimensions for you, we've got 1.5 metres typically to the inside of the load area to the bottom of the bulkhead, and it is 1.2 metres between the wheel arches, and nice and tall as well for you to load with either work or private hobby things, as well as 5 comfortable people sitting in a comfortable load area. So to summarise my van of the week, it is this very lovely 2019 registered, just over 25,000 miles Volkswagen Transporter Combi. It is finished in this beautiful grey metallic, only because I've forgotten the first name of it, but it's grey metallic, and we've got it priced at £32,800 plus the VAT. So for my van of the week, or for any other new or used van inquiry, my name's Neil. I'm Maxus Man here at Maxus in Louth. Give me a call or visit our website, which is DrakeMotorsMaxus.com. Look forward to seeing you soon.